All right, I'm going to say something super controversial today, and I hope it doesn't cause major debate, but we're going to take a pause from learning about how people resist change, and we're going to instigate change in ourselves. This idea that work is somehow this fair place that, that everything is going to be equal workload and everybody's going to do what they're supposed to do, and that everything is going to be fun, and that they should, respect and do all of this stuff at work. Those are all things that you've made up in your mind. When Eve got us kicked out of the garden, they told us that we were going to have to work hard. And so you should already anticipate that. But you do not also take advantage of the power that you have to change the posture of your heart. And you have the ability to change every emotion that you feel. And you walk in there and you choose to be frustrated. And some of y'all are going to be like, no, I don't. You don't understand how they work. No. You choose what you are going to make a problem and what you are not going to make a problem. The Bible tells us this over and over and over again about the power of our minds. And so the first one that I'm going to go to is in 2 Corinthians, when it talks about taking captive every thought. And then in Romans, it talks about do not be conformed to the world, but transformed by the renewal of your mind. You renew your mind. You choose your emotions in that time frame. And if you do not start taking captive your thoughts and start training them to be obedient in Christ, but obedient to what it is that you really want to feel. So even if you feel frustrated, the next question should be, why does this frustrate me? Do I want to be frustrated? And if you don't, then you are the person who decides to change that. And so recently, I had posted a video about praying for me, and it took me a minute to come back to reality and to say that I do my job because I like to do my job, and I enjoy doing a job well done. And if I had allowed my lying brain to convince me that I did not like that, then I wouldn't be who I am. I would change who I am over and over and over again to conform to something that is not of me. It is something that I am making me. And some of us have made ourselves really, really bitter. And it's time to start taking captive every thought. It is time to start changing, and it starts with you and what you are able to control. And so I'm just going to tell you to stop and think and start making changes on decisions. I cannot tell you enough how much power that you have in your brain, and what else is available to you is written right here in this Bible. You can get lots of support if you need it, and I know that that's probably a controversial thing to say, but it is possible.